Well, good evening and welcome to this discussion topic. Oof, prenuptial sign. It's a very rough thing to talk about. But first, let's talk a little bit about the video. So, if you're gonna sign, if you really think about signing this, you must take many things in count, like your stance, love related, and all this stuff. For instance, you may think you love someone, that you're never gonna leave that person, but sometimes, as the video says, you may be in love with a person, and you may be loving that person in your head. But that does not mean that person is gonna be thinking that you are loving them because you're not showing that, you're not proving that, you're not behaving like you're loving that person. So, what should you do? In these cases, you must think seriously. A- Am I willing to express, to show my love, even though I'm not gonna be living in a fairy tale? I'm not gonna be doing a lot of the things that I enjoy doing. Because if you're gonna be with someone, you need to be aware of all those things, and that's how it works. So, now, um, related to the prenuptial signing, a prenuptial contract is something very important where you agree that if by any chance, the marriage doesn't work, you're both gonna get your stuff back. Both sides must agree on this. And it's very rough. It's very difficult to talk about this because some couples, not just religious couples, but every couple, they think like, if you're going to sign this, that means that you don't love me, that you may be thinking that we're going to split up at any point. Those are facts. A lot of couples split up. So they need to understand properly that it's not a love proof or anything like that. It's something that they both must be willing to sign because it's for their own good, you know. So it won't hurt. If worst case scenario, you get divorced, no one gets hurt. And if everything goes well, no one gets hurt if you sign it. So at the end of counts, you know, I agree on this. If you're willing to sign a contract, a prenuptial contract, you should. You ought to sign this because it is important to know that you are willing to appreciate the other person's possessions on part, because they are not just willing to give you their love and their kindness. They're about to share their life, their stuff, everything with you, not just physically but psychologically as well. But of course, if you get divorced, it doesn't you cannot bring all of that psych back. So at least the stuff, worst case scenario, if it may happen, if it may happen, the best thing to do is to be honest and sign the prenuptial contract so no one gets hurt. So if you're really going to prove that you love your couple, you should sign a prenuptial contract, because that is the way you're showing that person that you love them and that you respect the other person, the other part of a relationship. That is what I think. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.